Hi everyone, right, I said I'd be back and we're going to be doing this canvas. I've got a couple more bits out as well. Got a frame that I might use to put over that picture. A couple of appliques, or 3, might put on there somewhere. A couple of fabric leaves, or crocheted leaves, and I'm going to use this first. So I'm just going to move my little bits out of the way. I'm really sorry, I'm going really light-headed and everything, so if I pass out, I pass out. You'll see this video when it loads up. And what I'm going to do now is just pop on my... I'm not sure where I'm going to put the picture. Let me just have a look at the picture again. I might just do it here, actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... And I do want it over the frame. Is pop on, and I'm going to do some... What am I going to do? The heavy carvable modelling paste, shall I? Oh, that's a white acrylic. Let me just see what I've got. Ordinary modelling paste, or the heavy duty one. Oh, matte medium. Don't want matte medium, no. Let's have a look. We'll use the heavy structure gel, I think. No, that doesn't. It takes too long to dry. Heavy carvable modelling paste, and I use these Winsor & Newton ones. So just let me try and open it. I am so weak, it is unbelievable, I have to tell you. So weak, so I'm just going to release the top. To release the top if they get stuck is just to shove a sharp point, or not, well, don't go through the thing because you'll get that all over. But release it a little bit, and then you can quite easily just open it up. Right, you're going to need a flat knife of some sort. It doesn't need to be one of these at all. Now, reason why I'm going to put it over the picture is because I want to. And I'm not fussed in where it's going to go. So I'm going to leave the picture like that. See? So I'm just going to do that. And then I'm just going to lift that like that. Yeah, I like that. Now I don't want to put anywhere else for now, because I do have some bricks, some actual bricks to go on there, and if you don't, you can make them out of clay, because you can always revert back to this video if you get your stuff prepped and ready for what you want. So I'm just going to leave that here for a minute. I might come back and use a little bit more of it, but for now I'm just going to dry that as it is. It will puff up slightly, but that's fine. Once it's dry, the picture's lifting anyway. Now I'm going to take the picture off, because I can now add that back to that when I'm ready and just dry this off. Not prepping the background or anything, you don't need to. A lot of people do, but you don't really have to. I'll just keep that drying. I'm just going to check my nail while I'm doing this. I just have to try and keep up to it. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to be putting on there at all. You saw the selection of things that I had, and I'm just going to play around because I can. And because I want to. That's fine. So as long as I know that that now can fit back onto there when I am ready. Or is it there? There, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I like that. And what I'm going to do now is just start in this corner. Now, out of all the goodies that I've got, which I'm going to have to find a space to work from. You know, I've got lots and lots of different things, and I'm never ever sure exactly what to use, what to put on. I want it kind of like sewing related, so I do have some sewing needles, but I want to make sure that they can be seen. I've got lots of leaves, some domino things. I've got all sorts here. Some little gate things. So really we're just going to build and play. Now I've got this, which I bought when I went to the miniature shop with Julie. And I do actually want this on my project, and I want it there. So hot glue, just glue that straight on like that. I can always build around it and whatever. I mean, you don't have to. You basically just put anything you want on. That's just the thing. You just put anything you want on. Now I'm actually going to glue my picture down. I don't want it lifted off the canvas. I want it straight on. I need to get, you know, put this in the right place. Like that. That's how I want my picture. Just keep it flat. Well, it doesn't have to be flat. And put it down when I want it. That's going to be perfectly safe on there. And like I say, I know it's going to heat it up again and it might lift, but I will just pin it back down. It's just to dry this section. And I think I will put a little bit more brickwork on my... Yeah. So I hope you can see what I'm doing. Just let me try and get rid of some of these bottles and jars. I'm going to put some there. Just hold that down. Oh, it's gone up there anyway. Now if you don't have this, one of these stencils, don't worry about it. You can make your own. Take some card and cut out what you want. Just cut out what you want in yours. And then when you've done that, you can then use that. You punch it. I don't know. You know, you can do a lot by hand. I'm going to continue mine like that, I think. Now, some of this may get covered over completely. I'm not bothered at all about that. Doesn't bother me in the slightest. That's it. And I might just add a touch here. None of it's even. I'm not fussed. Like that. Yeah, that's all I'm going to do. That's all I feel I want to do. And I'm just going to build my picture from there. I mean, that'll all get washed off, so Don't worry about it. So now I can pop that away. You can actually use this to glue things onto your project as well. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to waste mine. Pop that on like that. So now we've got that. I do need to dry that off. The idea of mixed media is that you put on what you want, where you want, how you want. There's no right and no wrong way of doing it. And I'm not going to colour anything in at all until I've actually done everything on it that I want. Kind of like puffs up a little bit when it's really hot. Yeah, it doesn't take long to dry. Okie dokie. Now I do want a little bit of lace, and I've chosen this one, which is it was from tablecloth. So I just want and feel that a little bit of this hanging down onto my picture like that there. That's just what I want. So yeah, so that's fine by me. So all I'm going to do is to glue that on. And I'm probably not using all the glue gun for everything I'm going to glue on. Some might need the glossy accents or something like that, you know, to help it along. And that's fine, that's perfectly fine. But for me, at the moment, I'm just going to continue using my glue gun. Like that. And I know what I'm going to do is just trim that off. Now that won't get wasted, it'll go to something else. I'm also going to use a little bit more on the bottom section as well, because I do like, let's have a look, we're not hiding everything. Do I want it there? Or there? That's fine. Let's pin that down. It doesn't have to be perfect, just remember that. We don't go for perfection. Like that. Just pop that away. So again, we don't waste that. We can lift this up. Yeah, that's fine. I'm quite happy with that. I'm not bothered that it's all, you know, wonky or anything like that. Doesn't matter. And I'm just going to fold the rest of this up and pop that back. So you can mix materials, laces, whatever it is you want, you can mix. Now I have some of this, and I just want a small piece. And I want it to go here. Do I want it to go underneath? do it that way. Yeah. So I'm just going to glue that and push that, if I can, underneath. Well, it won't fit underneath properly because will it? Oops, just ignore that bit there. Mrs. J is going to make it fit. Take all that bit off. There we go. Should have done that in the first place. But I just want it to go there. To there. So we'll just glue that bit down. Cut all them ends off later. Okie dokie. That's it. Not bothered about this being loose here at all. None of it is, it just doesn't matter. I do like to get the glue strands off if I can, because they get everywhere. But it just gives it a little bit of texture when I come to doing something with it. Now, so that's that and that. Now what I'm going to do is, I've got a nice big flower. I'm going to add my flower just there. No reason. I just like it there. And when I'm colouring it all in and that, you will be able to see some brickwork, some lace work, you know, the flower and everything. There'll be lots and lots that you can see. Now I've got, this was an earring, and I've been waiting to put it on. So I've got two of these, and I've been waiting to put it onto something, and I'm actually going to put it onto this one and have it just behind, just in front of the brickwork there. I've been waiting so long to use it in some way, and I've now decided to pop it just there so we can see the brickwork. That's on nicely, and don't forget all of this is getting painted, so you know, don't worry about it. And I do have the butterfly that I definitely want on, and I'm going to pop that there. And in fact, I'm going to lift that up, and the way I'm going to lift it is to, I'm going to glue two hearts together. I do want it. I'll just get some glue for the glue gun. So I'm going to do the heart like that, and I'm going to lift that up like that. And we'll pop that on the heart like that. And you might be thinking, oh, it looks rubbish. I nearly said something else, but no, it's fine, it's fine. Now I've got these, and I wanted to put one here. I might just put that one there. Like I say, although it'll hide some things, I actually will show everything that I'm doing. Everything I've put on, you will see. You will see this. You will see it all. And I'm going to pop a little petal flower there. Right, I'm just going to cut this. I'm going to cut that in half. Alright, I just want to pop that in there like that. Oh, excuse me. And I'm also going to pop one just under there, like that. I've only stuck it in by the middle. Now, my butterfly needs something, so I need to take my pliers, and I've got a button here, which is a sewing button, because she's sat near a sewing machine, so it'll tie in with that. I'm going to put a button in the centre there of my make sure that fits in. That'll fit in there, yeah. Let's glue that in. It's just a little bit of, it's a clear bobble that I had left off something, and I don't want to waste it, so I'm going to pop it on there because I want to. Let me see if I can bring you in a little bit closer. I do have some of these. They are buttons. I'm going to use one for my flower centre there. I've got a huge coin here. I'm going to place my coin just underneath. My flower. Just there. And to that, I'm going to add an acrylic flower. Like that. Now I have some tiny buttons, which I'm going to sit on her desk. Like that. And I do have some scissors, and I'm just going to sit the scissors along the picture like that. Now, I'm just going to rub that off. Oh, come off. Oops. Right, I've just slightly damaged that, but what I'm going to do is I'm popping a crown. She's going to have a crown on, and then don't worry about it not being painted or anything like that. I just wanted her to have a crown on. And she's got it slightly tilted off her head. Like that. See what else we can do. Here's a nice button, and it says love, and I know it's got pink diamonds in, but it doesn't matter because you won't see those. And that we're going to pop on in that one just there. And what I have here is a hand. Well, I don't want the hand there. What I'm going to do is she's going to be sewing, so I need to have her holding the thread, the needle and thread. So I'm going to pop that on first. I'm going to have that come in here across the picture, and then she's going to be holding that needle. So I'll just have to, let me just see if I can sort that out like that. So it will stick up, but you will be able to see it's a needle. So we're going to need, whenever I've popped it, a little bit of, I'm not using, or shall I? No, I tell you what I will use. I've got some of the wire that can be painted, and right, we're nearly finished on this one, so I'll have to come back for the next one. But I've got some thread here, and so I'm going to use this for the needle. And we're actually going to pop that into there, so it looks like it should actually be threaded through like that. And I'll be back shortly.